Welcome to episode 12 of the Excited Bull Crafty Time. Kim, and I'm coming to you from Norman, Oklahoma, where I live with my fiance Jason, our 3 dogs, and a bunch of family. Thank you for joining me this week. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe down below. Hi y'all. I feel like it's been a while. It really hasn't. It has been my normal schedule, but it was a long week. I don't know. I'm drinking my Chinese gunpowder, my Lakers Ahmad. It is March 3rd at exactly 10 a.m. Seems to be when I come to you guys. It's a Saturday. Yeah, don't have much else to say about it. Okay, so since it is March 3rd, we need to review Finish It February and how I did. So I started Finish It February with 6 items. 6. I had my Cozy Up with the Stitchin' Sisters, my sister shawl, Mystery Knit Along, which I have finished because I'm wearing. So, I had Jason's chunky socks. You guys have seen those. Those are done. I had my stepmom's shawl for Christmas that I frogged because I think I'm gonna de-stash that yarn. You guys, I keep looking at it and just don't think it's the right fit for me. And then I had my sister Sarah's sweater for her Christmas present. So I finished February, and my Finish It February goal with 2 projects left. My 2 at a time socks, which I'll show you guys in a bit when we get to whips, and the throw for the sofa here. I told you guys pretty much from the onset of February I was probably not going to finish the throw blanket because I'm kind of out on blankets right now. I did the 2 giant ones last year and I need a break from blanket time. Blankets. I don't even want to go there. Anyway, I am not going to show my one finished object this week because in talking about it with my mom, I realized I probably shouldn't be showing my Christmas knitting on here because my family watches this. Like, my dad watches it, my mom watches it, I think my sister watches it. So I'm not going to show my Christmas knitting. What I'm going to do is each one I finish. So today, after I finish filming this, I'm going to film a little bit where I show off my sister's Christmas present that I finished, and I'm just going to hold on to that little video and do each one for all my Christmas knitting this year. And in December around Christmas time, I will put those all together and I will release them to show you guys. But I think that's going to be the best solution versus me showing them now and it not being a surprise at Christmas, because that's boring. I'm sorry, Sarah, if you have already seen the previous episodes where I've shown your sweater. You may get something extra because of that. No promises. We'll see. Love you. Okay. So, blah, 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 blah. That was all that. So, I'm obsessed with knit-alongs. This is my first year of them, but it's month 3, and this is my third. My third knit-along. So, I started the year with Cozy Up with Stitchin' Sisters, my sister shawl, Mystery Knit Along. I enjoyed that. I joined Roxanne Richardson's Finish It February Knit Along. I enjoyed that. And now I have joined Lady Wing Designs Spring Garment Knit Along. So it's to knit a garment that is lightweight. Either the pattern's light or the yarn is like a lightweight yarn. So I just realized I forgot something. One moment. Okay, sorry. Sometimes I just remember things and I can't always just say. Anyway, so it's a spring garment knit along, and I was working on it in the opener. My cast on for that. I dropped something. And it is the Mayette cardigan by Andy Satterland. Oh my, in the Barocco Remix yarn. Barocco Remix, we talked about it before when I said what I was going to cast on. It is 100% recycled fibers, which is really cool to me. And it is nylon, cotton, acrylic, silk, and linen. So it is going to be super lightweight and perfect for spring. And it is the eggplant color. And it's so awesome and tweedy, and I love it. But, oh, and the Mayette cardigan, I'm obviously, I think I'm 24 rows in. The pattern's on my phone, I can't see it right now. So, I think I'm 24 rows in, and it has been wonderful. It's just complicated, and I don't know if this is going to show very well. It's just complicated enough. It's got these eyelets around the collar, and these eyelets, side's all scrunched up. See if the other side will work. These eyelets that, I think the mailman's here. Sorry about that. And then these eyelets that go down along, and then I'm going to add the button band here, but they're going to go down the middle. And look at how this Barocco Remix is knitting up, you guys. See if we can get it to focus. There it goes. So pretty. It's got raglan increases, and I don't know if any of them were in that shot, but I've got my pretty amethyst stitch markers from Julie and her mom on here, because purple on purple, how can you go wrong? I love purple. You haven't been able to tell. I'm really happy with it. Like, I know I got ways to go still. I can't wait to wear this thing. I'm pretty hooked on knitting it. I've been staying up way too late knitting on it because I want to get it done. Oh, but on the other hand, I've had the design bug like hardcore, which is something I never thought I would say, but like the idea has really like gotten into my brain, and I really want to try and design something. I'm working on a shawl design because I thought that would be a good place to start. I have a couple other design ideas in my brain, but I think a shawl is a good place to start because it will allow me to learn how to write a pattern flat, because that is the way I learn to knit. It's the way that works best for me. So, and I mean, it's a little simpler to write for a shawl than for other pattern types. So I'm gonna give that a go. We'll see. If I get too frustrated, maybe I won't be giving it a go anymore, but I'm gonna try. We may have bits of it up on here. I don't know how secretive I'm going to be about it. As of right now, I just don't have anything to show you because I keep trying things and ripping it out and trying things and ripping it out, and haven't really cemented what it's going to be yet in terms of physical. I just have it in here. Does that make sense? Anywho, so my only finished object I'm not showing you. So I have my Mayette cardigan for my whips. It's so pretty. Don't want to show you guys again though, because you just saw it. I have, my 2 at a time socks, which did not get a lot of progress this week. Like I said, it was a crazy week. I was in that light blue stripe last time when I talked to you guys, and I did a gray, and I started the navy. So, did not get much done. I still got a few inches to go before those adorable things are going to be on my feet, and I'm really excited about it. So, yeah. Hopefully those I would love if those got finished this week, but between tinkering with design stuff and the Mayette cardigan, I knew this was going to happen. I think it's the drawback of doing something like Finish It February for me, is now that I'm not on this like hiatus, I keep looking over here because I have yarn from my stash that I've taken out of my stash and I put in a box. And in the box I put the needles, and I put notes on my pattern and what I want to make, who I want to make it for, and what all that. I have 9. I have 9 over there, you guys. And so I have this like itch in my fingers. I want to make all of the things. And I don't have time. Time is this weird finite thing that's really annoying. Okay, and the other thing I'm going to show is not much to look at right now, because it's just this little thing that just mostly looks like a mess of gray yarn and bamboo needles, because that's what it is right now. This is going to be toe up socks. This is my kobasi that I used in my stepdaughter, or my future stepdaughter's Christmas present for last year, which were some knee-high socks to go in her boots. I love this yarn. I want to get more of this eventually. I have more skeins of it for this and maybe something else. Kobasi is cotton, bamboo, silk, and I think there's a nylon in there too. They just don't have that the name. This is the gunmetal colorway, and I'm using it for the toe on these toe-up socks. Then I'm going to add in Snoro. Do I have this tag? I do have this tag. Hang on. Let's get this tag. Hang on a second. Okay. And then I'm going to use these 2 balls of Noro, because these are the same colorway. They don't look it right, because that's kind of the fun thing about Noro. And I'm going to stripe them. So they do that cool fadey thing they do. And this is the Seku. Is that going to focus? Color number 4. It is cotton, wool, nylon, and silk. So I thought it was great because it's basically same combination of the kobasi and same gauge pretty much. If this is okay, the reason I decided to do the toe though in the kobasi and not the Noro is I tried to do it in the Noro, but this is the, I think the Seku is in regards to what type of yarn this is, and I really like it, but it is super fine. Like in comparison. Come on now. See if we can do this kind of comparison. So see the kobasi there? And how it's just got a little more structure to it. And then the Noro is just, it's just a little thinner and lighter. And it just, I'm dropping everything. So the Noro was just being a little finicky to do Judy's Magic Cast On for the toe and to start that. And you know, the yarn, this is just, it feels like a hardier yarn, the kobasi over the Noro. Hardier yarn. And I worry about my toes on my socks. So I thought I'll do this for the toe. It'll be a nice solid toe, and then I'm gonna stripe it up with all this crazy colors, and I may do the heel in the gray to make it kind of match, and then just do everything else in the Noro. So that is another project, because I'm crazy with projects right now. Okay, some of the other 9 I have is I have my Christmas presents for my dad, my uncle, and my stepmom. I have baby sweaters. I have a few baby sweaters I want to make, and or just baby presents I want to make. Because I have a couple friends who've had babies recently. I have a couple friends who are having babies soon. So, gotta get on the baby knitting. I'm not always the best on that. They're really simple. I like baby knitting because it's really rewarding really quickly. But sometimes they're hard to start. Because you know the baby's not going to care. They're not going to be excited about it. Parents are, hopefully. But, so for Christmas I have babies. What else do I have for me? Did I cast on just all the stuff for me? Oh, my Malabrigo hat. That may get work done here in a minute. I may ball up the Malabrigo yarn to see about casting on that hat. Oh, I'm not going to get that out right now. That hat, that cabled hat. And that Malabrigo, because that's still like on my list. Ready to do. Yeah. That is everything. It's a little short. It's a little low on content this week, guys. But I have a feeling next week I'm going to have all the whips, all the craziness to show you. So, until next week, make some time to do something you enjoy. Bye.